Hi guys, welcome to this channel. Even if it's your first time, you're welcome, and if you have been my follower in the past, thank you for coming back. But I want you to listen to what I'm going to say today, and please share this with your friends because it's very, very, very important. It talks about, if you can read that sentence that says U.S. visa fees to increase under Trump's beautiful law. Let me tell you what is that. Very recently, and actually on July 4th, the Republicans pushed and passed a bill that they called the Big Beautiful Bill. And this bill, it's about it was about Trump reducing the tax that Americans pay here on our or from our salaries, but it is also reducing the benefits that the poor people have been getting. Those who have been getting free medical, what we normally call the Medicaid. Now they are required to work before they get that. They have increased the age. They have introduced the work requirements that you must work at least 20 hours a week for you to get that money. And remember, some people are sick. Some people are, they are disabled. I don't know how they are going to work. The other thing is to reduce the money that have been the poor people have been getting for food. So many things are not working here. So even if he's reducing the tax, and then he's reducing the benefits, and he has also introduced tariffs to the foreign countries selling their things in America. All the money, all the savings that will be derived from the from the tax, it will just be lost that way. But leave that one to the Americans. They will know how to deal with it better. But I want you to know something that you might not be aware. It's about those people who come to visit America. Those people who normally get the tourist and the business visas B1, B2, and then there are also the students who get the F1 to come and do their studies in America, maybe bachelor's, master's, PhD, like that, and also the people who come on J1, the exchange program, and even the people who come with the H1B. Anybody who is coming to America as non-immigrant, the visa is going to be expensive. First of all, there is the $185 that are paid for visa interview. If you, when you're going for the interview, you can decide to pay the $185, or if you want, you can convert it to your Kenyan currency. Then you go and pay the amount there, which I don't know how much it is. I know if I take a calculator, I can do it, and I don't have to bother to do that. You can take the $185 and multiply it with the exchange rate, then you can know how much money it is. But what has changed now? Initially, after you do the interview, after you pay the $185 and you get the visa, I mean, you get the visa from that money. But now, you still get the visa, but they are forcing you to, they will start, you see, they say from effective July 8, 2025. They are saying that now you have to be paying another $250. Can you see? $250? Yeah. They are calling it visa integrity fee. And this fee is to discourage you from overstaying your visa. So if you overstay your visa, this money will be lost. But if you leave America or you depart America back to your country at the date that you are told not to exceed, then after 5 days you can claim your money back. But you have to submit some paperwork to prove that you have gone back. So so now, if you want to know how much the visa is costing, now it will be 185 plus 250. That comes to 435, and that's not all. I want to show you something else here. Let me scroll down a bit. Let me scroll down a bit. Something else that was introduced. I'm 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 doing this. I'm shooting this while seated on a sofa here, holding the phone with my hand. Most important is for you to understand what I'm talking about so that you can show it to somebody else. there is something they are calling I-94. Let me see whether I can see it. Yeah, yeah, you can see the total cost here. Total cost for a standard visitor visa for that 5 per person, because it's the 185 plus 250. But there is a yeah, see, there is a referred provision. There is a referred provision for there is a referred provision for the visa integrity fee. But there is another amount. Let me see. Yeah. Now, when you arrive in America, you go to the port of entry and you find the immigration people there. You call them the the customer uh, customs and board customs and border protection agents. Then there's other money that have been introduced. You see, it's newly introduced. It's $30. That's the card that they stamp. It used to be a white card. I don't know. It's long since I held that card. Now that I belong to this country now. Yeah, that card is the one that they stamp and tell you you must exit America before that particular date. I'm not sure whether they still give a card or they stamp on the passport, but I think they used to stamp on the passport. They used also to give us that card, but anyway, it was free. But now, apart from the $435, which we have calculated, now you can add the 30, so it's $465. So that's what has changed for anybody coming to visit America. So 185 is the original fee. You have to add 250, what they are calling the visa integrity fee, and you have to add $30 to get that. Now, something else that has changed now. You see what you can read this. This is for anybody now who is an immigrant, or anybody, immigrant or non-immigrant, whether you are a green card person who is a permanent resident, or even you are a visitor or a student, but you are not, I mean, as long as you are not a citizen of America and you are here, any money that you send back to your country, they will be taxing you 1% of that money. Say now you said $1,000. $1,000, I think, divided by how much do you pay? I think you have to pay $10 as tax for that money. And remember, that is money you have already paid tax here. After you work, they will tax you. Then that money that you are left with, try to send back to your country. They are going to take another 1%. The Republicans in the House had proposed 5%, then they went down to 3.5%. But when they passed the bill and it went to the Senate reduced it to 1%. Thank God, because of their at least they showed some humanity. This kind of tax is what I call as a backdoor slavery, or modern day slavery. Remember, this country was built by slaves from Africa who were forced to come here. And now that people are coming, it's like now they are feeling bad. Now that even if you come here legally and you try to send money back to your country, they are saying that this tax is going to cause people not to be coming here, but I don't think so. I think the problems which are in Africa are many. Anyway, all these are many things that there are. All these are fees that have been increased. Like if you apply for asylum, if you come here, like the people come to apply for asylum, you have to pay $1,000, and for every year that your asylum case is pending, you'll be paying $100 every year, $100. And these cases go even for 8 7 8 years. Of course, it's not much as long as you are working. Work authorization is $550. It used to be 410. If you can see what has changed. Humanitarian parole and temporarily protected. I mean, they are trying to make it very difficult for people to come to America. But anyway, don't fear to come. If there is a door, if a door opens for you to come, you can come. And what they are calling as ESTA, I'm calling it electronic travel authorization. I can't remember what that S is, but you can Google. They have increased from 21 to 40. This is for countries which don't require a visa to come to America, but they require some prior authorization. So now they'll be paying $40. So that's how the things are. That's how the actually you see it. It is even shown it's for travelers from countries like UK, Japan, Australia, and many other. Yeah, it's called electronic system for travel authorization. If they are coming here for a short stay under the new law, now they have to pay $40. While you are supposed to pay 185 to get the visa plus 250 for visa integrity fee plus another 30 for I-94. So show this to anyone that you know who has been planning to come to America, and also, I mean, to help them plan so that they don't get the visa, they don't pass the interview, and then when they are asked for the $250, then they say, oh, I didn't know that this one is supposed to be there. Thank you so much for watching this channel. If you'd like to see more of this, please comment down there and share and like, and I'll try as much as possible to be bringing something for you. I'm usually very busy here, so that's why I don't even post videos quite often. If you look at me at my channel, I sometimes post videos of me driving on the road because I'm usually very busy, very busy. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and God bless you. Amen.